with the scent of a woman. Just picture if you would what life would be. Ain't much good without a woman. She can be a constant pain. Oh, that woman. But those hips, she's got me whipped, and it's just too hard to resist. What a woman. Hey, she'll put a smile upon her face and take you to the higher place. So don't you underestimate the strength of a woman. Strength of a woman. Tender lips, they're so sweet. Gentle where she softly speaks. Such an angel when we meet. God bless the ground beneath her feet. She can take you on a high, be a comfort when you cry. But if you look into her eyes, you'll see the strength of a woman. Strength of a woman. She'll put a smile upon her face. Yeah. Shorty. Yeah. This one goes out to all my women, you know, my strong women. So amazing how this world was made. I wonder if God is a woman. The gift of life astounds me to this day. I give it up for the woman. She's the constant wind that fills my sail. Oh, that woman. With a smile and a star, she'll protect you like a child. That's a woman. She'll put a smile upon her face and take you to the higher place. So don't you underestimate strength of a woman. Strength of a woman. Woke up this morning, I got up with a scent of a woman. Just picture if you would what life would be. Ain't much good without a woman. She can be a constant pain. Oh, that woman.
All right, that's a woman. We fall and we rise. We make mistakes and we learn. We get hurt and we bounce back. We are not perfect. We are human. And we have confidence. We have faith. I will continue to put one foot in front of the other. And moving forward, that's what strong women do. And hello and welcome to another insightful episode of the program Women Affairs. This is a program that is designed, packaged, and dedicated to all the women around the globe here at JDN Radio 101.5 FM to celebrate and honor women with integrity, with dignity, and who have written their name with a golden pen. And that is how we celebrate them. And not only for this, because they shape their own lives and also people around them. Good afternoon. My name is Somolola Kalejai Damisa. I am your host this afternoon. And with me this afternoon, my guest is here. And before let's just go for a short break. And when I return, we'll delve into the details of the program. Stay with us. It's JDN Radio 101.5 FM. All right, glad to know that you're still there. And in case you're just tuning in, this is JDN Radio 101.5 FM. And this afternoon, I have my guest with me in the studio. Yes, my guest is a beautiful woman. She is a wife, a mother, intelligent, eloquent, industrious, amiable, and I would say she's small but mighty. Yes, she is the Deputy Director, Admin and Supplies of the Office of the Accountant General, Secretariat, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. And she's no other person who am I talking about this afternoon, Mrs. Morakinyo Dorcas Olubumi. Good afternoon to you, ma.
Good afternoon.
How do you do, ma? You're welcome.
Thank you.
You really look beautiful.
Thank you. I know. Yes, I know.
You know, yes,
know.
that's what I'm expecting from you. You should know that, yes, you're beautiful. You're welcome, ma.
Thank you.
Okay, without much ado, let's just go straight to the business of the day. Can you just tell us, how was your growing up? How was it for you? Was it a very smooth one, or it was rough, or it was toxic? How will you describe it?
Oh, thank you. Good afternoon, everybody, once again. I am Morakinyo Dorcas Olubumi ní Ajíṣekọ́lá. Because, yes, my maiden name is Ajíṣekọ́lá.
Okay.
Yeah. I can say my growing up, I can't say it's toxic, but it's a very rough one. You know, in a family where there's no much, but by all possible means, you are at least able to get some educational background. So, and obtaining that is not an easy road. So, but not a toxic one, although.
Okay, were your parents supportive in your education, or you trained yourself? Because I can see in your response you said it was a very not so rough. It was rough, but you still, at least to some extent. So, did this education that you've gotten, is it your parent that sponsor you, or you trained yourself?
Not really. I trained myself. I was trained by my parents, but you know, I was raised up with a silver spoon in my. How can I put it? There was not much, but out of the
Little.
situation and out of the little they can get, at least they were able to train me up.
To some extent.
To some extent.
So did you later,
Yes,
try to
later
train
on
yourself?
I trained up myself. At least to attain tangible educational background I have today.
And what are the things, what inspire you to be educated, to be like, though I was given education, but you were not satisfied with that, you still want to further. So what was that in, or who is that person that inspired you to be educated and gain your independence today?
My major background supporter is my mother. Kudos to my mother. My mother, yes, she's a woman, but a mighty and very
Mighty woman.
yes, she's a very mighty woman. Because she loves education very much. Because she was unable, at least, to be trained by her parents. So though she has a little education, but unable to reach
A climax.
yes,
What she expected.
what she expected to have. So, and she has determined, according to her, in her mind, that at least she will try as much as possible to make sure all her children get what they want.
Okay. What factors impart a woman's ability to lead others?
The factors,
Yes.
the factor that impacts
A
a
woman.
woman
They have that ability that they can say, yes, you can
Be
can
a
lead,
leader.
be a leader.
The first factor I'll mention is the wisdom of God. The wisdom. Wisdom. Underline wisdom of God. Because without that wisdom of God, having Cambridge, having the climax thing you can have, without that wisdom, is impossible to lead. And another one is having an education and skills.
Education
And skills, yes,
As a woman.
as a woman. Because without having an education to be in a post, it's not it's not easy for you to just jump to become somebody. So without having all the necessary requirements you are supposed to have. So education and skills is very, very important. So also self determination. You must be self-determined. You must be determined that this way I'm going. For example, I initially had a national diploma in secretarial studies. Though then my parents were not in supportive. They didn't support me to go for that course.
Okay.
But because I love it. So
Why
but
do you what do you see in that course? Why do you
you
love
see,
it?
you know, when I see people typesetting, then there was no computer, all those
It
things.
was all this
The
typewriter.
typewriter and the electronic typewriter.
Yes.
I even bought it then. I bought it. But later, I discovered that being a secretary, how can I be sitting down in a anti room of an a boss and be saying yes ma, yes sir, well, okay, have this thing and typo. No matter the higher qualification you have in secretarial studies, you have to sit down at the entrance of your boss office, or else you open a shop or self-established. But it's not easy to do that then. So it was later, and that's the major reason why my mother was not in supportive then. For you to go to a school and later can be able to stand on your own, or to have an office of your own. So it was later I now said, well, let me go further. So I went further for business administration at this the Polytechnic Ibadan. So, and I didn't stop there. I moved further. It was yes, I got employed to government establishment 2006. So when I got to that place, so I mingled with many people. So that gingered me that I still need to move on.
When you saw some women.
Yes. So that gingered me up that I don't. I still need to work hard, to work more,
to further
in my education. So
do you face some kind of resistance, as in you being a deputy director of admin and supply? Do you face some kind of resistance? You have some women and men around you. Do you face some resistance?
Of course.
So how were you able
You
to?
must be expecting that, more especially with my stature.
That's why I say small but mighty.
Because some people will not even look at your face. They say, this small girl, deputy director. In fact, if you see some people when they were being brought to me, this is our boss. Some even maybe they describe my office to them that as of so person, deputy director's office. On getting to my office, good afternoon, ma. Please, we are going to deputy director. I will just smile. Please have your seat. Yes, may I help you? How can I help you?
Wow.
So you see that one, that stature is even enough. Then there are some other what's the question?
I mean, are there some resistance like men?
Yes,
some
there
men
are
will be like,
there
how
are some
can
other
this
resistance. This woman be leading us. When you see some that will cooperate with you, why many? I say some, and many will not, because they will be saying, I have my own wife at home is bigger and you know, I don't know how to put it. You know, how can this be my boss when I have someone that is older and bigger than this in my at home? So, but that's why I mentioned wisdom of God. So I know how I deal with these people, and with that's
let me, on that note, let me ask you this: how do you respond to criticism or feedback from your colleagues? How do you respond to that when they bring that? How do you respond to it?
One, you have to take it easy with them, because you know you must be expecting challenges like that. Being put into a post, you know, you should be expecting that anyway. Even if you have a big
Stature.
and normal stature, you still see some people that will criticize you, either by envying you. You know, some might have what you have, or some might even have more than what you are holding, but it's a privilege. So if you know being put into that, or seeing yourself in that position is a privilege, so you have to be expecting such criticism. So that criticism will now put you to where you are supposed to be, because you have to think that losing this thing, another person will be there. You are there today, tomorrow another person will be there. So you should face that challenges and take it with the wisdom, and
Take
deal
it
with people
wisdom.
with wisdom.
I love that. I love that. And how do you handle prayer and tight the deadline? Because I can see you say you were coming for, I've been, you know, trying to like, when are you coming? I'm coming. I'm in a meeting. I'm this. So how do you handle this prayer and the tight deadlines? How do you do it?
A position, or let me say, as you go higher, you'll be having tight schedule. So, and there must be a kind of the kind of
Wait.
yes, how you handle things. Though in my office, like the meeting I was coming from is an impromptu, and even this program, I didn't prepare for it.
Wow.
I think you have been calling me,
Yes.
missing several calls, sent messages on my WhatsApp, and I was unable to read it because I didn't see it because of my tight schedule. But immediately I saw it, and I saw the message. Wow, I have to be there. I have to be there, but not it's not possible for you to attend to all,
All
but the little you know you can try
that are productive.
that are productive. Yes, and after all this, you must find time to rest.
Above all, find
Above
time
all,
to rest. Oh.
that is why if you see me moving up and down in the office, when I get home, hardly could you see me with my phone.
Wow.
That is why I miss some calls or
and
messages. But I still need to do with my phone because I might have messages from office from my boss. So, but God has been giving me that strength and the privilege to do with those challenges.
Okay, can you give an example of a time where you had to manage a difficult situation in your workplace? Maybe a very difficult situation, and then you were like, you try to maneuver your way and then you overcome it. So can you just give an example when you had that, how to manage that difficult situation in your workplace?
Well, in my place of work, we have the learned people. There are many there because I deal with the professionals, office of the Accountant General. So we have the ICANN stuff there. So we, having been a chartered accountant, and my department is admin. So if I'm asked to lead these people, it's not easy because I have, like the other question you ask, some of them are dead out. If you get to them, please, let's do this, let's do that. The way some of them just look at you. But since I've been expecting that, and
so don't let that bother you at all.
Yes, I'll not be bothered. That is number one. Then number two, being an administrative officer is part of what we are there to learn. So we should be coping. We should be able to cope with all situations. So temperance is very, very important for an admin officer. You have to be
cool temper, kulu temper all the time.
All the time.
Okay, my guest has been Mrs. Morakinyo Dorcas Olubunmi. She is the Deputy Director of Admin and Supplies at the Office of the Accountant General of Oyo State in Ibadan here. And let's just go for a moment. By the time we return, then we'll still have more questions to ask my guest this afternoon. Stay with us. It's TJDN Radio 101.5 FM.
better life for my mama. Make you treat am better, oh. If you treat am better, oh, it go better for you.
Of course, if you see a woman, you have to treat us better, okay? And you see, when you treat a woman better, this society we live in will be a better place. This is CJDN Radio 101.5 FM, and the program is still Women Affairs. And my guest on the outset this afternoon is Mrs. Morakinyo Dorcas Olubumi, the Deputy Director, Admin and Supply, Office of the Accountant General, Secretariat, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. Okay, my guest, I have this to ask you. Has there been a time that you had to think outside the box to solve a problem? Maybe you have been, you have done this, you have did this, and nothing is just. Is that so? Has there been a time that you have to just, think outside the box and be like, maybe I should try this, and it's work out?
Of course,
Of course.
there are times like that.
Can you share one with us?
No. I have a boss that always pushes me to do something.
Is your boss a woman or a
He's
man?
a woman as well,
Wow.
and a woman of God. Yes. So she's a leader in our husband church, and at the same time, director, admin, and supplies in my office.
Wow.
So, and presently, she's the chairman of the admin forum in Oyo State.
Wow.
So I learned so much from her. So, without your boss with you, you have to be able to do some things, because at times she might not be around, and her number might not be. She might not be reachable on phone. So I have to. I have to.
Outside the box.
More especially with our leader, the accountant general herself. To deal with her. She's a woman. She's
a woman also.
Too.
Wow.
Yes.
And
So
is that journey so small because she's a woman? Do you see it so small?
so small.
Smooth. I mean, smooth.
It's not all that easy, because if you get to my accountant general's office at times, she'll say, "Auntie, you see, I'm tired, but I just have to do it." To be an accountant general of Oyo State, it's not an easy task. Director, admin, and supplies again, Oyo State. In the office of the accountant general, it's not easy. So for me now to be their deputy, so I need to learn from them. So I can mention, there are times that I just need to do it. We have tasks. We have different type of tasks in the office that even without the help of my boss, as an admin officer, I need to and I must do it.
Okay, can you describe a time where you had to work with a difficult or uncooperative team member? Has there ever been?
There are, yes. We normally observe environmental sanitation on Mondays in our office. So to go inside and bring the staffers outside to be cleaning environment, and I'll be there with them, looking at them or directing them, It's not easy. So, but with the help of God, and I have corpers, the ITs, and there are other